Hey, kia ora whanau, you're here with me, the Māori Wargamer, and today we'll be playing a Warhammer 40K battle report. Chur. Alright, so welcome back whanau to our regular 40K battle reports. You're here with me, the Māori Wargamer, New Zealand's #1 YouTuber, New Zealand's best and brightest. Compared to only the biggest of gaming channels. Here with some hobby entertainment, some 40K action. After about a 4-week break, it's been about a month. Resting, relaxing, recuperating, recharging the hobby batteries. And excited to bring to you a full battle report, Dark Angels versus the Tower, the Farsight Enclaves. Here on the planet of Eos, in the second to last battle, the battle for the Ithaca system. So we've got our forces arrayed here on the planet, very sparsely populated, 50 power level, small elite armies for this first game in the series. So after their defeats of the Necrons, the Farsight Enclaves retreated through the Ithaca system, looking to find their way back home, and landed on the research planet, the prosperous Hive city of Eos. Which, you know, in this part of the galaxy, a galaxy at war, you know, weakly defended, so there's been holes that they've been able to slip through and populate. So they've brought their forces, their remnant forces here in bulk to try and find the way to get back home. The Dark Angels will not allow the Xenos threat to go unchecked amidst all the threats of chaos and Xenos, the Genestealer cults, the Tyranids, all that kind of stuff that's going on. So the 5th Company have sent a full force of Primaris to exterminate the tower. So yeah, 50 power level battle. It's been a while since I played a full 40k game. Been getting into kilting. I know a lot of you guys have as well. 152 subscribers. 1,000 thanks again for that recognition. You know, just a humble guy filming on my kitchen table. Feels beautiful to have the support of the YouTube community behind me. I feel all your thoughts and well wishes, every single view, every comment warms my heart. And excited to get to you with my starting army, the Dark Angels, in the second to last campaign. Wrap up of both of Tower and Dark Angels on the channel for 2018. Simple mission today is just kill points. So you get every unit that you kill, you recover their power level cost, is added to your score. And then we got First Blood, Slay the Warlord, and Linebreaker as well. So that's who's going to kill who. That's the first one. We're just going to smash both armies at each other, see who wins. Will it be the Sons of the Lion, or will it be the Renegade Tower with the Farsight Enclaves? Who knows? Tune in to find out. Going in for Dark Angels for turn 1. But before we do that, we'll take a closer look at the armies that we'll be playing with today. Leading the Dark Angels, we have a Primaris Force Patrol Detachment, led by a Company Master in Gravis Armor. Custom Company Master there, beautiful. He has a Hidden Fell Blade. We've got a two Dark Angels Lieutenants as well. Also customized, looking great. 2 5-man Intercessor squads with bolt rifles. A 5-man Hellblaster squad with plasma incinerators. A Company Primaris Ancient with a bolt rifle. And the 3-man Inceptor squad with 2 assault bolters. We have a patrol detachment of Farsight Enclaves led by a Cadre Fireblade. 2 10-man strike teams, Fire Warrior squads with pulse rifles, and 2 gun drones accompanying. We have a Riptide battlesuit with a heavy burst cannon and 2 fusion blasters. We have a broadside battlesuit with a heavy rail rifle and 2 shield drones. We have a 3-man stealth suit squad with 2 burst cannons and a fusion blaster. And a Devilfish with 2 gun drones and a burst cannon. Alright, fellas, so quick turn for the Dark Angels. Playing that long way deployment, whatever that's called, Dawn of War, or I think it is. and they've got no vehicle, so decided to stay back, except for these guys running them up the field. They're in cover, so they're good. Cover to cover, they should be alright. These guys stayed here, 30-inch range with the bolt rifles, so they're good to fire in. We took off one Tau strike team there. And then Hell Blasters shot in, managed to make the save though, so that's in, no losses, early game. They're going to have to advance if they want to hit me, so we'll move over to the Tau Farsight Enclaves for turn 1. Alright, so the Tau are mobilising, stealth battle suits shifting forward into the ruined buildings, evacuated by the Imperium citizens. By order of the Dark Angels who have arrived to sweep this planet clear of Xenos threats. Devilfish roving forward, looking to head up in towards that crater with the intercessors. Let's pray for the Sons of the Lion to hold out hope against the darkness. Got strike team moving off the building down to the ground floor, and broadside sitting still. Moving into the shooting phase for the Tau and see what devastation they could perhaps unleash. Alright, so end of the turn for the Tau. Turn 1. Riptide supercharged or overcharged, whatever he did. Landed 2 hits from the heavy burst cannon with that. 18 shots, 2 hits, and no wounds. Beautiful, beautiful. That did nothing. This guy, only one who made a successful attack, ended up killing off 1 Hell Blaster, so good work. Still even Stevens at the moment. Still got First Blood, Line Breaker, and Slay the Warlord up for grabs. Got to make some moves to get in and get in with that quality action. So stay with us, Whānau, as we go into turn 2 as the Dark Angels bring the Emperor's justice to the Tau. Alright, so end of Dark Angels movement phase on turn 2. Regretting the lack of transports, regretting, it's hard to get across this whole board. Got the Inceptors up in orbit though, they're ready to drop down at a moment's notice, so should secure some, attack the back lines and secure the what's it called? Strategic advantage. What's that specific? Line breaker. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Secure that one there. These guys staying put. Everyone else is moving to them, so they don't need to move a single inch. These guys are up behind the building. Company Master up to grant his reroll 1, so we can do some supercharged plasma and blow the broadside to smithereens. Going into the shooting phase, see what we can do. Stay with us. Alright, so end of turn for the Dark Angels on turn 2. Managed to take down a single stealth battle suit there behind that building. Nothing done to the broadside yet. We used the stratagem, the Weapons of the Dark Age, to increase plasma damage. Rolled 3 1s for our wound roll, so I wish I had the lieutenant down here up there, so that could have been fixed up. I'd have to remember that. We're rolling into Tau turn 2. See what's going to happen. Still pretty early, no big shifts of battle momentum yet. I'll see what's going to happen though. Anything can happen as we go into my opponent's turn. Alright, Whānau, so end of the movement phase for the Tau, the Farsight Enclaves. Looking to return back to Commander Farsight, back to their home. Battle suits jumping up to the top of the building, get a bird's eye view, get into that cover. Devilfish flanking around the end. This guy's still standing still for some reason. These guys tracking across the battlefield. Cadre Fireblade, Slay the Warlord right there, ready for orbital strike from the Inceptors. This guy's still parked up and firing pot shots. Yeah, good on you. We'll go into the shooting phase and see what's going to happen as they bring their advanced weaponry to bear against the Emperor's Chosen. Alright, so end of the turn for the mighty Tau. The Riptide Battlesuit fired his heavy burst cannon, used his multi-spectrum something to minus the cover saves, and blew into the intercessors hiding, taking cover in this crater. Without that cover save, he managed to take down 2 of the mighty Emperor Dark Angels Space Marines, the Adeptus Astartes. That's pretty much it. Pretty slow game. We're kind of taking out 1 unit for 1 unit per turn. But it's a good game so that we can get the hang of things. Remember, you know, what hits on what. Kill team rules kind of blurring in with the regular 40k rules. So it's good to just, nice simple one, refresh us, ease back in. You know, it's like running a hot bath. You know, you dip your toe in. All bit hot, all slowly ease yourself into that, you know. That's how we do here on New Zealand's #1 YouTuber, New Zealand's #1 multi-wargamer. Coming back to you, turn 3 Dark Angels for some vengeance. Stay with us. Alright, so in a movement phase for the Dark Angels, a heavy thud as the mighty Inceptors land down into onto the battlefield, striking behind enemy lines. Cadre Fireblade lined up there, the weakened Riptide as well, ready to pepper to bits with strikes from their 2 assault bolters. Elsewhere across the battlefield, I shall narrate as I carry the camera across. We've got these guys here staying steady inside the crater. Enemies around, they don't need to move at all, just fire for full effect. Then over here, the Intercessor Squad moving across to the enemy's deployment zone. Lieutenant falling back here. These guys standing still, observing the battle. So we'll go into that assault shooting phase and see if I can kill any more Tau. Alright, finally, so end of the turn for the Dark Angels, turn 3. Inceptors dropped down, took a single wound off the Riptide. But we managed to destroy the broadside that was up in this building thanks to the Hellblasters over there. Gonna need their assistance if we wanted to bring down the Riptide. These guys still trekking across, failed to charge in and lost an Inceptor. So I hope these guys can hold their own for now. Don't have high hopes. So got first blood as well. We'll go into turn 3 for the Tau. Okay, movement phase for the Tau. Devilfish moving across. A long ride he's done to get to the same spot. Battle suits jumping down. Stealth suits jumping down here, ready to encounter their Inceptor brothers. Cadre Fireblade looking to do something perhaps. Riptide standing still, everyone blobbing over here. All my forces are in that back corner as well, so whew, got our work cut out for us. At the moment I am in the lead. We'll see if I can hold on to that lead as I bring my guys across. Stay with us as we go into shooting phase for Tau on turn 3. End of the shooting phase for the Tau, turn 3, as the battle for Eos draws closer to the end. The Intercessors there wiped out. The Tau taking out their first unit. Potentially another 1 unit here about to drop down as well. Inceptor left on 1 wound. Yeah, probably shouldn't have brought him down here, eh? Didn't do anything. Rubbish. But yeah, Tau going to try charge into him. We've got 9 inches there. So we'll see what's going to happen. Who's going to go first, Sim? Cadre's going to drop in. 9 inches. 8 inches. Alright. Roll that dice. Oh, he's in with a 9-inch charge. I'm going to overwatch into him. We'll do that off camera. These 2 here as well. 9. Oh, and 11. We've got 2 fights about to go down. I'm going to overwatch fire. Alright, so the Cadre Fireblade runs in. He's got his knife there, swinging it around. Drives it deep into the armor, power armor of the Inceptor. And dead. So that's another unit down, 2 units down from the Dark Angels, 1 unit down from the Tau, going into, that ends the turn for them. So they've got 2 units, I've got 1 unit plus First Blood. We'll see how the game's going to end out as we go into turn 4 for the Dark Angels. Alright, finally, so turn 4, Dark Angels movement phase. Coming towards the end of the game. This guy's a lone unit out in the open. He needs to, Dark Angel's Primaris Lieutenant. He needs to fall back to his boys. Because currently I've got First Blood and 1 unit killed, so I'm on 2 points. My opponent's got 2 units killed as well, so he's on 2 points as well, evens. That guy's coming over for Line Breaker. My guy's over there going to get Line Breaker. So we need to hold off getting another unit wiped out. To that end, we've moved the Hellblasters down behind this thing, provide a covering line of fire for the Lieutenant. Hopefully he can make his way back to the team. Lieutenant, Gravis, Company Master, and 4 Hellblasters lined up ready to fire. These guys, the Intercessors up here, zipping through the ruins into the opponent's deployment zone, ready to open fire as well. See how we can hold out as we go into the shooting phase. Alright, so end of the turn for the Dark Angels. The Intercessors fired into the Fire Warriors, got rid of a couple of drones and 2 Fire Warriors there. So that's all they could do. Everything else pretty quiet here on the battlefield as we wait and see what's going to happen. Still pretty close to call the game at the moment, so we're going to Tower turn 4, see what's going to happen there. Alright, so end of movement phase for the Tower. They've deployed in strength. Look at all their numbers. Yonkles. Mighty Riptide. Dudes at the back there. They've all swung forward, looking to move. Lone Lieutenant standing there, standing firm. The might of the Lion, Lionel Johnson. He roars defiant. For the Lion! For the Emperor! Yeah, hardcore rock and roll, that guy. Big Daddy. Will he live, will he die? Place your bets, place them now as we go into the shooting phase. Turn 4 for the Tower. So the mighty Primaris Lieutenant of the Dark Angels, the 5th Company, stands triumphant in the wake of overwhelming firepower from the Tau, from the Farsight Enclaves, standing up against a mighty battle suit there as well. He's alive, 1 wound left. So it spoils the Tau's chance for victory there. We might have to call a stalemate. 1 more turn though. Turn 5, Dark Angels. Just tie things up nicely, see how we do. We'll come back with turn 5. Alright, final, and my opponent and I agreed to call the game there. Open with a nice draw, you know, keep things on an even scale as we build into the next 2 weeks of the finale campaign for Dark Angels and the Tower. You know, we want to spread the love. You know, in the end, gaming, it's not about winning, it's about having fun. It's about spending time with other people, socializing. That's what it's about. It's an experience, you know. So I think we'll call it there. I don't know if he would have survived another round of firepower, but I do know dudes back there, Intercessors, probably could have taken out the Fire Warriors there. And if the dice went well, supercharging that, Hellblasters into the Riptide, probably might have killed him off, but a lot of might haves there, a lot of maybes. Probably where I went wrong was dropping down the Inceptors there, probably if that would give my opponent an extra free point. So that's probably, yeah, probably should have kept them back, but you live and you learn, and ends things off quite nicely. Builds a tension, builds a suspense as we break into this campaign. Tell Dark Angels, as the Dark Angels look to rid the Xenos threat on Eos. And the Farsight Enclaves look to find their way back home. who will live, who will die, who will achieve victory? Will these two species learn to work together? While in the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. Yeah, that's a pretty good line, eh? Anyway, fun. I hope you enjoyed it. If you stuck around this long, you know, I don't know how many people stick around this long. Watch this part, but if you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, give me a like. I appreciate it. Shows your love for the Māori Wargamer. Supports amateur YouTube content, please. That's what we're about. Sharing is caring. Tune in next week for battle number 2. Be a bit more organised. You know, we're both warmed up. Remember how to play 40k now. Got an eye for the stratagems and things like that we'll use. So we'll see what more battles to come in the exciting battle for Ithaca. Share the video with your family, friends. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and tune in next week. I will see you there. I am the Māori Wargamer. As always, whānau, thank you for watching. Ka kite ana.